which way should I go? YouTube? Maybe Twitch. Should I stay there? I'm so confused. Where should I go? Do you all know? Hello guys, so we are actually in our second month of streaming on YouTube and we are still deciding where to stay or if we're going to do both or whatever we want. Like, I'm still deciding, and we got some interesting results as well. So if you haven't seen the first video, I do recommend you to do that because I will actually go into depth on what I'm actually looking for or what I'm going to base my decision, and also like the results from the first month are there as well, and we will actually be going through the results on this month, so yeah, it would be easier if you just watch that first. But otherwise, just stick around. So we're just going to dive into the first question. So what happened in my growth department over at Twitch and YouTube? Both channels have grown. I would like to say that on like YouTube I have grown really well. Like, just based on a month I have grown about 30 new followers on my YouTube channel, but also over at Twitch I have grown about 12 followers. But bear in mind, here's the difference that I have noticed when it comes to my growth. People are more likely to unfollow you over at Twitch than over at YouTube, because as I said, I have grown about 30 followers on YouTube and none of them has unfollowed me over there at all. While as on Twitch, like I said, over there I had 12 new followers, but I have only gained like more than 50% of them have actually unfollowed me like a couple of days or after like a week or two. So I would say I'm pretty certain that it comes to my ability as a streamer, but I've seen that people are more likely to leave quickly over at Twitch than on actually YouTube. And I'm not sure why that is, but like I said, it might be like I might not be as good as a streamer as like I thought I would actually be. Like, I'm still growing, so that's one thing that I noticed. Like, you get up really high on followers, but you lose them more quickly over at Twitch than you do at YouTube. So that's kind of the thing that's kind of making me stressed. Which we go over to the next question is like the stress. Like, do I feel more stress streaming over at Twitch or at YouTube, as we had that as a question? So based on like losing followers that quick, I would get more stressed over at Twitch because I don't want to lose them. Like, I feel more stressed that I need to get them back. I need to work harder. I'm not saying you should be lazy like with whatever you do with your streaming, but I kind of feel more stressed about that people leave so quickly, and I'm not sure why people do leave quickly over at Twitch versus YouTube. It's quite interesting, but I still kind of feel more stressed over at Twitch than I do over at YouTube. Over at YouTube I can just relax, take my time when it comes to stream. I don't need to be stressed in the same way. I'm not saying like when it comes to the cash, like the income, or like achieving goals or community. Like, I just feel more relaxed in a way. I do enjoy streaming at Twitch a lot as well, so I'm not like bad mouthing Twitch in that way, but I kind of feel like I'm more relaxed over at YouTube. It's kind of hard to describe, but I kind of feel like I do not need the stress. Like, I do not need the stress. I'm not getting stressed in the same way as I do on Twitch. I'm not sure why that is, but I think it comes down to when you see a lot of followers like unfollow you with clear over there. So that might be the case, but that's might be coming down to like me as a streamer, that I need to detach myself and not get stressed with that. But not everyone is capable of doing that though, so that might be additional stress that you don't need, especially if you're trying to attend to a goal like affiliate or a partner. So that could be more making more stressful to see that flow going away. But if you go into another category that we asked on the last video, is actually community. So based on a community like that I have experienced, I would actually say that Twitch is still better community-wise, because I still have much more easier time talking to people over at Twitch than over at YouTube. I have spoken with a bunch of people on YouTube, so thank you so much for that. Love you guys. But I kind of feel it's still kind of detached. And if you compare it to like Twitch, like you can feel it in a certain different way than you actually do over at YouTube. The people that I have communicated, talked through the stream on YouTube, like they are amazing people, but I still feel like it's missing some parts that makes it a community when you're actually streaming over at YouTube. Like, I'm not sure if you understand my point of view that in that way, but like it kind of feels like something is missing that's making it like kind of feel like you're part of a community in some way. I'm not sure why I feel that. Maybe I should not be feeling that. Maybe I've been streaming on Twitch for too long. Who knows? But if you compare to like Twitch, like you can feel it in a different way. Like it's more inviting, more comfortable. You connect with people easier in a way over at Twitch. Like I've been into different streamers in Twitch, and I have gotten a lot of connection faster with people over there than I have actually tried over at YouTube. It's really hard. And also when it comes to looking for like streamers and stuff over at YouTube, I still think they need to do some adjustments to make it easier, because like even though I've been trying to look at other YouTuber stuff, it's really hard. If we're talking like on the next subject, which is the income, the money flow, which like most people do want to have in some certain way. Yeah, I don't have that on YouTube at all, because you need to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 4,000 watch hours on YouTube. Those two are what you need to do in order to like make money on YouTube, which is it's hard, but it's not hard. If you put your time to it and make good content and whatever you want on YouTube, you will actually make it. That's what YouTube is saying. You need to work for it if you want to get paid. Like that's basic for everything, I would say. On Twitch, I do have my affiliates, so I'm allowed to like make money. Twitch is still Twitch. 50-50. They still have it. But so far the income is non-existent, and I don't care about that right now. It will come in the future, if like there ever will be an income. Foremost, money is just a bonus for my part. But there's like no change right now between Twitch and YouTube when it comes to income. There's been no recent update or like release or anything like that, so it's still the same. So we are going to leave it at that. Achieving goals in general, like what I feel like, I still feel like Twitch partner for me is still unnecessary. I don't even feel like going towards that at this point at all, because I don't feel like it's still worth it. And it's not going to be my goal when it comes to YouTube partner, that is actually one of my goals at the moment. I feel like I would gain more from that than Twitch partner. So that's something that I would love to do. When it comes to goal on Twitch for my part, I would say, like, what goal would I put on Twitch for me? It would be like, obviously what everyone wants, they want to increase their follower. I do have that goal. I do want to reach 1,000 followers over at Twitch, but my main goal on Twitch is actually to have at least like 5 or 10 people that's regularly watching, because I feel like that is a better goal than having a follower, because we all know that follow for follow exists. You don't get anything in return, because I do want to talk to people, so having a lot of followers doesn't necessarily help me talk to people. So I would rather have people that are in the stream than not being on stream and just follow just because, you know. So the goals are still there, but they are not vastly important anymore, I would say. Like, am I making any sense with what I'm saying? By the way, guys, if you like what you see and you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, like, do press the subscribe button. Like, I can't say that word, it's such a hard word. Like, press it or put a like. Would also help the video to go out, and I could do more of this. Obviously, you can follow me on my other social media as well, so the link to them are actually down in the description. So yeah, and we have like one last thing, which is like discoverability, guys. Discoverability. Has it changed? No, it has not changed for me at all. I still feel like YouTube is still better when it comes to discoverability, but hear me out. There has been a small change over at Twitch where people have found me through other social medias. So we are actually going to be going in on the results just in a second here, and I will talk more about that. So let's head over to be watching at YouTube first, and then we will take Twitch. So what we will see here is obviously like the front page, obviously, and we can see channel analytics, and then go to content, and then we have the live section that we can see right here. So as we can see is the date over here that we actually, it's not exactly the same, but it's still kind of the same. But as you can see, the results has changed, and we have actually decreased from 42 viewers to 31, and our impression rate has dropped from 2.1k to 1.2k. So that's actually a drastic change, and I'm not sure why we have like I'm not sure why we have lost a lot of that, but I'm sure it comes down to me not streaming as much, to be honest. But anyway, so except for that, we have increased something. So we have increased, guys, we have increased our impression click-through rate. And for obviously those that do not know, click-through rate, just going to be reading right off here. So click-through rate, impression click-through rate, views per impression shown. This measures how often viewers watched a video after seeing an impression. Do you get it? So if they saw an image on my video before clicking it, that's where they got it from. It's my understanding, unless I'm really blonde, but like yeah, let's continue. But we actually increased that from 1.4% to 1.9% instead, which is amazing. It's like 0.5%, so that's actually really good in my opinion. And we have also gotten more average view duration. So we have actually gone from 5 hours and 48 minutes to 6 hours and 36 minutes. So that's almost like 2 hours more than the previous month. So that's actually a good sign that people have been in and been watching more of the stream. So as you can see here, if we go and scroll down, you can actually see how viewers found our live stream yet again. So you can actually see that our percentage of channel pages and browse features and YouTube search has increased. So has suggested videos, and notification has also gone up really well. And what you can see also on the side is that we have where you can like see my streams, top live streams, and they are actually increased as well, except for the one last bottom, which is Apex release season, I think in the beginning. But it has also increased from 8 to 10 and 12. Also bear in mind, guys, I did not stream as much as the last month as well. So I was sick a lot during that month. More than half the month I had an infection, and I'm actually currently sick again, so bad luck. So I have only streamed over at YouTube for almost 14 hours. So, and over at Twitch it's 19 hours. So that's like almost a 5 hours difference between those two platforms. So there are bound to be a better results over at Twitch, I'm guessing, than over at YouTube. Just so you know, so that's like the total streaming hours that I have gotten. So if you like watch over at Twitch, we can like see that it has gone to be better, but there's been like a lot of changes to the analytics now and overview. I can't say that. But as you can see, they have changed. So you have the overview now that has increased. And you can see that we actually went from 0.7 views on the last month to 1.1 views. So that's actually a better result. Not like awesome in general, but still better. And as you can see, we've gone from 3 followers to 12 followers. Like I said, more than 50% of them have actually like unfollowed me like in the last 2 weeks or something. Might be because I haven't streamed as much. I'm not sure what it is. And as you can see, we got 1 sub, which we did not get last month. And the revenue is obviously going to be changing. And my stream time was 19 hours and 24 minutes last month. This month, I mean. And last month it was about 22 about 22 hours as well. Like I said, you can see like there's a vastly different change now to the analytics in Twitch, which I freaking love. Like Twitch is onto something on that. So you can see all the contents, top clips and stuff. So there's nothing much besides the top page of overview, but there's something in the viewers. You have discovery and engagement, so let's go in there. So this is like a new set of like analytics, so you can like see here that you can actually see views from outside the Twitch, so which is like amazing. You can actually see views. There's actually a chart where you can see views from outside the Twitch. This is where I actually told you that I have gotten more discoverability through other platforms. This is actually more a confirmation that people have actually been clicking through other platforms than actually Twitch. So you can actually see here it says like 71% is from direct or other, so it might be like from my Discord or here on Twitch, or from some other streamer that is like having me as a host, or something else. But you can see 26% right now that I did not know actually came from Twitter. And I do actually post on Twitter, guys, that I am going live. There's also a notification banner going in on my Twitter page as well. So, people have been clicking through that, which is amazing. That means like people have noticed my Twitter feed and have clicked through and have been watching. Bear in mind, it's just not about putting like you're live and people are automatically going to be pressing it. So I do like a certain special type of going live thing. So if you want to see that, do comment down below and I will look into it. And one thing that actually surprised me is that 3% was actually from Streamlabs, which I'm not sure where that comes from, but that's actually quite interesting to see. Also, you can see like the platforms as well. So you have obviously the web, like the PC, you have the phone is 19% Android, and then you can actually see from views from Twitch. So 54% is my followers, 50% other, browse page, even 2% from my YouTube page are being clicked through, which I did not think either, which is really interesting. And then you can actually see views by location. 62% are from my home country, Sweden. So, and we have UK, the States. We even have someone from South America. So, South Africa. So, that's actually really interesting analytics that they do have. On engagement, you can see that you can have, here you can actually see minutes watched. So this minutes watched is the same as average, in my opinion, I would say average viewed watch hour, the same as YouTube has. It's just named differently, I'm guessing. So you can actually see here that it's 1,327, and it's actually an increase because you can see like the arrow on the right side next to it. So that's just my guess. I'm still trying to understand the analytics page over at Twitch. It's like I'm like blonde, okay? I'm not the smartest person here, so if you know better than me, do comment. Like any help that I can get is like gold for me. And you can also see 75 unique viewers. That means that 75 viewers have come in that are not followers as well. And you also have like unique chatters, people that have spoken to me, for instance. If you scroll down, you can see emote performance and categories that viewers do tend to watch, and like that's kind of it, like for that. The interesting part is, like I said, some things have gone up and some things have gone down. I would say performance-wise, this month between Twitch and YouTube is actually neck on neck. I would not say that YouTube is better this month when it comes to the results. Last month, I would say that YouTube was better than Twitch because the results the month before was horrible. But this month, I would say that Twitch has a better results this month than the last month. Whereas YouTube has lowered a little bit. When it comes to who's in the lead, I would still, if you go back a summary, everything, I would say growth. I would say Twitch is still not as good when it comes to growth. So YouTube is in the lead on growth, since I have grown more there. Community, we have Twitch on that. They still have a better community vibe than YouTube. And when it comes to cash, if I'm going to go based on results, I would say this month, since I can't make any money on YouTube, so I'm going to give it to Twitch. And stream stress, I would give it to YouTube because I still feel like I'm less stressed when I'm streaming over to YouTube. I still have my moments where a lot of moments where I like streaming on Twitch and it's not stressful, but some part of me likes YouTube a little bit more on that. Achieve your goals, I would actually say YouTube as well. As I discussed earlier, my goal is to get YouTube partner. I don't feel any drawn to get to Twitch partner or anything like that at the moment. What's up with my throat today? And obviously the last one, discoverability. I would give it to YouTube as well. But Twitch is getting better because they have changed their analytics side, so I can actually see more of precise results, where they are coming from and so on. But discoverability is still really bad on Twitch, and there where I don't feel like I will get discovered at all unless I post on other social media. And you actually saw the results that I got a lot of click-through rate through Twitter. So 24% was actually clicked by Twitter and not through my YouTube, my Twitch page. Oh my god, it's so hard to control which one is which. But I hope... Oh my god, guys, we have to wrap this up because my throat is like disappearing. I'm losing my voice. But yeah, so I do hope this gives a kind of insight of what I'm feeling or what we are going. I will be posting next month, so it will be in January, guys. So I'm hoping to get more streaming hours in on both platforms, and hoping to like grow at least, or get better at this. But if you like what you see, do please subscribe or follow me over at Twitter or here at YouTube. And also like and share would also be very grateful. I would be grateful for that. And I will see you on the next one as well. So have an amazing day, morning, night, wherever you are, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.